with my family. I was very into boogie boarding from a very young age, and I started getting a little crafty and started trying to stand up on my boogie board to ride the waves, and I successfully did this a couple times, and that's when my dad said, okay, we need to rent you a surfboard. So we got a surfboard from a local surf shop. It was my 7th grade in elementary school, and it went pretty well, and I started learning just every summer from then on out, and now here I am, a senior in college, still surfing.
Surfing is a huge part of UNCW's culture. Given our location here by the ocean, being able to surf at school while being able to go to class and giving time in your schedule to get down to the beach is a huge part of the culture at UNCW, and for all of its students that love surfing.
So today we came down to the South End jetty. A lot of weird things happen at this jetty because a lot of the waves conditions, they depend on the wind. And as you can see, it's a little bit scattered over here, but that's also partly due to how windy it is and the direction coming from the northeast. If the wind was the opposite direction, it would provide much cleaner waves at better intervals, crashing on a constant left or right. And that's what you really look for when you're coming out here. So who taught me how to surf? I have a lot of people that are responsible for helping me along this the learning curve of surfing. It's definitely not the type of thing that you try once and just get. It takes a lot of practice, but I had a couple surf instructors early on when I was in 8th grade. And then I used to take trips to Outer Banks all the time, where I also had a surf instructor, Jason, who I still remember to this day, who helped me a lot with different techniques, and that I still use today. And then just certain people I've met through college. I had a roommate who was super, super good at surfing. He taught me a lot, and just some of the people I go out there with every day, to this day, I still learn. So normally when I'm checking surf cam, trying to see what the conditions are, there's a couple things to consider. The different tides and how big the swells are, obviously. It changes a lot in Wilmington, but usually to reduce the amount of time that it takes to get ready and go down to the beach with all that you have going on, within the week, if you want to squeeze a quick session in, I actually have a little beach bag that always stays packed with the necessities. So I grab that, I'll grab my board bag. Gotta bring a towel. Get wet, sit down in your car, it's soiled. Next thing, GoPro. Love this thing. Great addition. For when it's really, really cold, you want to bring gloves for your hands. This board specifically is a Zap Pro model, large size. This is the type of board that you'll be using to go directly out and catch waves to ride back in. The board I started on when I was younger was probably half the size and twice as thin as this is. So it's definitely a more heavy-duty board with the track pad so that your feet don't slip off.